guys, welcome back. This is Tackle Warehouse. First look live in the Daiwa booth. I'm here with my buddy Marc Mills.
Yeah, we know each other a long time.
It's good to see you.
I know, buddy. All right.
So we're here, and you just said you're a fast talker, which is good because we got a lot to get through here.
Well, you guys have been knocking it out, so it's going to go fast. So go for it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So first up, we got a spinning reel. This is the Eliminator. Can you tell us about this guy?
Yeah, great. Well, so the Eliminator's been in our lineup for a while. What we've done this year is we've actually just changed the look of it. You know, before it was kind of gray and black, and we made this cool orange look to it. It's a great reel, good for a saltwater guy, good for a catfish guy. They can use it for all different things. You guys at Tackle Warehouse sell all kinds of different stuff. We started at a 2500 size, and we go up to a 6500 size. This one right here is probably, what's this, a 4,000 size. So multiple sizes. They come in right at $99. They go up to like $129. It's a great value price saltwater reel. Aluminum frame, aluminum side plate, Daiwa DigiGear, digital cut gears. It's got everything you need to have right at $100 where it's starting at.
That's awesome.
Yep.
A great price. It feels really bulletproof. This is going to be a.
It is. It's a
very
great,
durable.
Not necessarily entry reel, but it's a great reel, especially for any type of guides or saltwater that want to put a few on their boat and don't want to break the bank.
Sure.
They can do it. $600, put 6 rods on their boat.
Wow.
6 setups. So there you go.
You know, you mentioned some crossover applications, but really this is down in the bass sizes. I know that a lot of guys are using the Eliminator just strictly for bass fishing.
Well, they do. They like that. A lot of guys like a reel that's actually, it sounds weird, a little heavier. I don't know. Some people like heavier reels. They like that die-cast aluminum frame that's solid. It'll last forever for them, especially in the bass market.
You know, so often you're fishing a spinning rod up, and if you're a guy that grips above the reel, that's going to pull the weight back. So definitely, you know, it's got some weight and some. I mean, it feels durable.
It's a great reel.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing with spinning reels.
No.
Something I actually look for in a spinning
reel. No, a lot of guys use it for, like I said, multi. You got catfish, you got guys paddle fish all over the country. You know, freshwater bass fish with it, and you can go all the way up to big tuna fishing with it too on the right sizes.
You bet, you bet. So that's the new Daiwa Eliminator spinning reel. And this is going to be available for pre-order on Tackle Warehouse right now. Check it out. What's next?
Well, this has been a big one for us, and we're going to get into the reels. I'm going to let you grab there. You got the 300, I got the 400. Everybody wants to see this. This has been hot for us. This is the new Lexa 300 and 400 TW, T-Wing system. This is kind of what's been growing on. It started on the West Coast with what I call the expanded low-profile reels. You've seen them transfer into the bass market. Our marketing directions is this on the saltwater market. You're seeing more and more people that are fishing here on the East Coast for big snook, throwing under mangroves and stuff where they need a good, accurate cast. And you're also seeing guys that are slow pitch fishing, you know, which is a big, you know, type of fishing that they do out here for that. We've been using them out there for fishing for the big tuna, calico bass, sand bass, guys spotted bay bass fishing. But what makes this reel special, there's a lot of expanded low profiles, is that it has the T-Wing system. You've seen it in our freshwater bass reels, Tatula, the Zillions, Stees. We've added this feature. This is a really important feature when you get into a reel this size. As that line, when you open up the free spool, goes back and forth, as it creates that 45-degree angle, what happens? Your line slows down. That'll limit your cast. What also happens is when your line slows down when you're casting, guess what doesn't slow down? Your spool. So what do you have to do? You've got to either thumb your brake more, or you've got to increase the mag force in order for it to stop that. So if that's not slowing down, longer cast, better distance. On these reels, we went a little narrower. They still get great line capacity. A little narrower, a little taller. Once again, we don't have the width. You can get a better cast out of it. We've also added some stuff inside the reel. So you can't see it, but what we have is a hardened brass main gear, but a stainless steel pinion gear. Why would we do that? Well, the question is, and the reason is better off, is that when you're using this reel and you're using big baits and you're making casts and they drop into gear, where that spool and the pinion gear meet is a very weak stress point. So you want to use the hardest material possible. And stainless steel is much harder than even hardened brass. So that'll keep it from barreling out or failing on you. The other thing is that these fish right now, we're catching 150-pound bluefin tuna on a reel that size. And it's not uncommon right now. So they've got 28 pounds of drag pressure. And it's not like 28 pounds of drag pressure and you hang a muskie and it goes 10 feet and then you reel it in. We're taking a fish that's taking 150, 200 yards of 28 pounds of drag and pulling on it. So you want it to last as much as possible. They're throwing Zacana lures, they're throwing poppers, saltigas, all kinds of different baits. But this is special. It does have our mag force, so you can adjust your casting right there. You've got the T-wing system, big oversized paddle knob there. I'm sorry, paddle knob. Power handle. You get tongue-tied.
I'm here for you.
Thank you. That's why you're moral support. But no, great reel. Coming in right at 349 bucks.
I shouldn't have anything more to say about this because you covered it all.
Okay.
But this is a fantastic looking reel, and really just want to emphasize the T-wing aspect and how important that is for a wider spool.
Right.
Of course it's important for the bass stuff, but your angles are just going to be increased. Your casting to line guide angles are going to be increased with the bigger diameter reels, and this is really going to help reduce that friction with the line guide, make for the longest cast possible, and reach that big bluefin, big striper, big snook, big bass. I mean, this is going to be a great swim bait.
It works great for that too. And it comes with a multitude of gear ratios, 6.3 to 1, 7 to 1, 8 to 1. So you can really fine tune it, especially when you got a bait that is usually a bigger bait. You've got to really coax those fish into biting. You need the right gear ratio to get it done.
Sure, and you said everything's beefed up inside. So for those guys, that maybe put it in gear before your cast is done, I would personally never do such a thing.
It does happen. It does happen.
I am rough on tackle. So I'm gonna need to pick up one of these. Looks like a great new product introduction. This is the Lexa 300 available and 400 available for pre-order now on Tackle Warehouse. Check them out.
Yes, one of my favorites. We use those a lot. I'm a West Coast guy. I fish a lot of low profiles, so it's good for us.
Awesome. Check them out. What's next?
Well, you know what? We did mention a little bit of, different species and muskie and stuff. And, we did come out with the Prorex line of rods. They're directed and the marketing's around the muskie side, but gosh, you guys use them for bass and whatever. Let's just say it's a rod that casts a big bait. So this is our Prorex line. We are focusing on the muskie market, but your anglers and the people that are, watch Tackle Warehouse, they fish all kinds of different stuff. But if you want a good, nice long rod to cast a big bait, 1 pound, even a 2 pound weight, 2 pound bait, this is it here. The Prorex comes in at $179. We also do a Prorex Win at $199. And it's just got a little bit different handle grip. Multitude of sizes. I think that one's 9.5, if I'm not mistaken. Which one here? Yeah, this one actually is 8.6, and this is the extra heavy. And dude, if I was to pull on that, we could maybe use it as a tilt-a-whirl or something like that. I mean, it's got a lot of power. So
a teeter-totter.
Teeter-totter.
Yeah.
Tilt-a-whirl, teeter-totter.
That sounds like something I will not be partaking in with you.
Look at that. And
but yeah, it's got a telescoping handle, so it's going to fit in your rod locker.
Yeah.
And actually, the motivation for us to branch into these rods came from me personally not being able to find a rod in our inventory to cast the really big, heavy custom glides.
Yeah.
You were talking 1 to 2 pounds. These are near 1 pound bass lures. And if you don't have a rod that's able to handle that kind of thing, you're just going to wear yourself out before you even give yourself a chance.
Yeah, most rods can't even load a bait that's that big. So that's what this is designed for. You've got, your trigger here on your Fuji reel seat. I mean, you can really get on a big long handle and you're ready to do it.
Scared me a little right there.
I know, I almost hit that guy over there.
Yeah. So check these out. These are the new Prorex muskie rods. It's going to be a great way for guys to get into something to throw those really big baits without having to go to a customer.
And like I said, they'll fit in your boat too if you need to. And,
absolutely.
And they're manageable.
Check them out. They're available for pre-order now on TackleWarehouse.com.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Let me get these out of the way because we need to make some
all
room
this
here.
Fun stuff.
Okay.
This has been a fun project for me, actually. We started it to do it for fun. It became a big category for us, and we kind of revamped it. This is all the Daiwa gear. We're using our Prime 1 fabric, so it looks cool and modern. I can kind of go through a few of these and what it is.
Yeah, take us through some of the bags. Let's start up here at the smaller guys.
So right here, this is one of our wash-through jig boxes. Freshwater, saltwater lures, whatever you want to put in there. Hold 21 lures. You slide them in with the hooks like this. They sit nice and straight. They don't fall out. You can zip this up, throw the water through here, and it drains right through the bottom. So those are coming in right at 49 bucks. Awesome for that. All kinds of different stuff, from slow pitch jigs and jerk baits and SP minnows. You can put whatever you want in there. As you step into here, you guys have been selling this. We just changed the look of it. This is our tactical backpack. Exact same backpack as before. Actually allows you for 360 boxes in the center. It does come with that. You've got a good pouch here. You want to see something cool, and this was probably full of packing. Oh, hold on. And it's not good. You can actually take your jig bag, and it will literally fit boop, right in there. So if you're going on a sport boat or going on a trip, you can fit everything right in there. It sits on your backpack, holds a ton of weight.
It looks about the right size for a 6-pack of sodas, too.
You probably could, or beer, whatever you want to do with it. Hey, whatever the night's going to bring, right? It comes, we call this the booger box.
Okay.
So what happens when you're on a boat? You got to put a couple hooks in there, a couple sinkers in there, maybe a swim bait or two. Works out great. It comes with the leader wheel here, so you can put two spools of J Fluoro in there as well. But just a great box. And then you got to open up area here. It's coming, even a spot. You got to put your keys. You don't forget, somebody doesn't steal your keys, you can't find them, you just hang them on that.
I love some of these kind of maybe secondary or tertiary features of this.
Yeah.
The booger box,
Yep.
I always end up with a pile of junk.
That's it.
Right?
Yep.
It's just me, I cut something off, I throw it down. This is gonna help me with my junk problem.
Yep, that's what's gonna do.
And really, I am a neurotic person. And I'm always going phone, wallet, keys, phone, wallet, keys. Now I don't have to worry about keys.
And you don't have to worry about your sunglasses. Yeah, right. So it does that. Nothing's worse than throwing your sunglasses in that area, and you got hooks and sinkers, and you pull them out, and you're like, great, I just ruined my good pair of sunglasses because they're junk.
Absolutely.
They go right inside there. We've got the 360 and 370 box. Holds 5 360s and 5 370 clear boxes. Actually, that one's there is full. Again, it's got all the features on there as well. Side packs, side pouches, great to do. Coming in right in there at 79 and 89 bucks. And then we got the big dog underneath here. This is our tackle barn. Very, very cool. Holds, this one's probably just full of packing because it is a trade show and they're new. You've got a big area here. You can open this up. It does come with 4 370 and 4 360 boxes. So you fit 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then you open it up on the other side, 1, 2, and 1, 2. What that allows you to do is that you don't have to dig around for anything. It's sitting there right in front of you. It makes it real easy to get in and out. It looks like a barn. We call it the tackle barn. And then actually on this side, there's a pouch that goes over the top of it. So in case it's raining, you get a squall that comes through. It doesn't fill up with water. And then you got a sunglass holders there. We'll put it around your arm. It actually fits real nicely under the console of a bass boat. So if you are, one of the kind of side anglers, you can get in there and have all your tackle right in front of you. You don't have to throw it in the box.
Mark, this looks like at least half the amount of tackle that Corey takes on my boat when we go fishing.
He needs 2 of those.
He's gonna need 2 of these.
And a bigger boat.
But at least it'll help him stay organized and keep my boat from being a total
there
mess.
You go, that's
This
it.
is really cool. I mean, we gotta have it all when we hit the water.
No doubt.
This is the new tackle barn, right?
Yes, it comes in at $199, so it's good price point range, and it looks rad and it holds up, and even non-slip underneath on the bottom there.
These are really sharp looking bags.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We did a lot. We just upgraded everything this year.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And available for pre-order. Coming soon. When are they
actually
delivering?
they'll be in November.
Check them out. They're being delivered in November. You can get your pre-order in now at tacklewarehouse.com. Do we have anything else?
We did. Not on this side. Let's go over here. Let's
all right, we're moving. Come on.
All right, come on over. All right. You ready to go through some of these?
Yeah, I'm in an awkward place.
You're in an awkward place.
Here,
I've been in an awkward. Oh no, it's gonna make me an awkward place. That's all right. Well, this is pretty cool. So, we've been successful on our coolers. We got 12-pack, 24-pack. This one here is coming in at right at 59, 69, and then hey, jump on in here. I'll carry you home.
Yeah. Let me
get
in.
We did a 36. Now, this is a giant cooler. You got plenty of room in here to fill up with ice. You could put fish in there. If you're a saltwater guy, you can put some small snapper in there. Great cooler. It's coming at $79. All these have come up with a really cool pocket. Once again, if you have that keys, there you go. You put your keys in there. If you're a wino, you can put some wine, your bottle openers in there and stuff. But those are all good. So $59, $69, $79 coolers, all insulated. They don't leak. They're one solid material in there, so it's not going to leak out on you on the ice.
And they're not going to break the bank.
They're not going to break the bank. No, coolers like this, you know, can be really expensive on that. We've got our boat bags here at $59 and $69. Great boat bag. You got your boat strap. New look as well. A thick EVA bottom that doesn't absorb water. And it's, once again, throw your stuff in there, throw it in the hull of the boat. It's not waterproof, but pretty darn water resistant. And it's a great bag for that.
Let me stop you before we move on, because I have had a previous generation of this bag forever. It's a great big empty compartment that lets me throw a ton of my junk in there, my sweatshirt, it's just the way I pack when I'm going on someone else's boat. And I have loved these bags, and they're so sharp.
Thank you.
This is such a great
new color,
great color.
Before that they were black, and then we did these white. Just went to all gray and blue look. Just kind of made it look cool and sharp. Something new.
And we have one more size of it too, right?
Yeah. Well, so this is the large, and this is the medium.
Right.
So two sizes.
Two sizes.
Two sizes on that. Now
also available in November?
Also, all this is all available in November. So on that's when the shipment's coming in. This is something special. We have two sizes. We've got the medium and we've got the large. These are tackle binders. There's a million of these out here, but these are special. First off, we did them vinyl. So when it's wet out, the water doesn't absorb into it. If it's wet on the deck of your boat in the morning, the water doesn't absorb into it. The other thing that we've done is that, once again, doesn't look much different than all the other ones. You've got your two zipper compartments here, but look what we've done here. We've went to a zippered isinglass 5-storable area. Now what makes that special? A lot of the manufacturers out there are using Ziploc bag ones. I hated those, hated them. You go to zip them, after a month, they all rip out, they all tear apart, they don't seal, or they seal too good. When they seal too good, you fold it over, and it's a big balloon. And then you push it out, and then you pop, and then you don't realize that it's open, and all your worms and hooks all fall out. So we thought it through a little bit. These are all zippered now, which will allow you to relieve the air. You don't have to worry about it being, water resistant, because this whole material is water resistant. So it works really, really well. Two different sizes. They both come with 5 compartments in here, and they're all zippered. They all use plastic EVA zippers, so they're not going to rust in salt water. You can put plastics in here. You can put your hooks in here. You can put drop shot weights in there. You can put big tuna lures in here. Whatever you're going to do, but it's a very cool thing. They're coming in at $24.99 and $29.99.
Very cool. Looks like a lot of thought has
in November,
been put into these, and it fixed a lot of
problems. It's so simple too. It's a simple deal, but it makes sense.
For a lot of us that have bought worm binders over the years, like you said, you get them, you realize the problems, you go to another solution. But really a worm binder is like, this is the way to do it if it works.
Exactly.
So
because
great
most
job
people
here.
don't want to pull their worms out of things anymore. They like the bags that are coming with some of the soft plastics are so good. All you want to do is keep your soft plastics organized. So this thing's going to be great for that.
Awesome. Check them out. They're available for pre-order now, tacklewarehouse.com, and delivery in November.
Delivery in November. I got one more bag. I'm going to run around here.
Okay.
Quick tilt to run around like a little
Are you going to come back?
I'm going to come back. Going to come back.
I'm lonely. He left me. Mark,
I'm
come
coming.
back.
Don't worry.
What
How
you got?
about a waterproof backpack?
All right.
Our waterproof backpack right here. Great price point. Something like this, you're usually going to see it somewhere in the multitude of $100, $200. $79 waterproof backpack. Raining, snow, bury the bow, everything's going to stay dry. Rollover design. It actually has a computer spot in here, so maybe you got to bring your computer on the boat. You got to pull up your GPS locations. You can do that. Waterproof zippers on here. Great waterproof backpack for $79.
That's really cool.
Yeah, very comfortable.
I was lucky enough to get one of these years and years ago. Not this
I was like,
model.
how did you get my sample, dude?
No, but I have used it so much. Yeah. Not just fishing. It's a great fishing backpack because, like you said, if you bury the bow or your buddy buries the bow and everything gets wet, your stuff's going to stay dry in here. But I use this all the time.
Yep.
So
there's tons of guys that are fishing ponds right now because they just need to get out of the house.
I can't wait to try this. And I'm just turning this around and looking at. I'm the guy who gets the sweaty back with the backpack.
There you go.
Right. So it's got some. It looks like
it's got EVA foam, vented EVA foam. You've got a separation there that allows ventilation through there. double stitched, and like I said, if you go inside this thing, it's tons of room. I mean, just to let you know, I mean, it's multiple rolled right there. You got all this stuff.
Very cool.
Great thing. We've got packing in there right now because we're at a trade show.
Sure.
But you know, you can roll it up real good, keep it waterproof, blow it up like a balloon, snap it off, and there you go.
Very cool.
Very cool D-Vec logo.
A great D-Vec Daiwa waterproof backpack. Also available. You get it now.
You can actually get this pretty quick. I think this ships this month. Actually, it's $79.
Awesome. Thank you for taking us through that.
No worries. No problem.
We got anything else?
I don't think so.
That was a
What about the
marathon.
apparel? Did we go through apparel now?
We didn't go through the shirts.
Okay, I think we should go through the shirts. We got to make you
never ending with this guy.
You're gonna be looking
Let's
good
go.
here, but you got to look good when you're out on the water.
Absolutely. All right, come on.
All right. So, bass, tuna, mahi, all kinds of cool stuff. This was a project that we wanted to do. It's not an easy deal when you work for a big company like Daiwa, because we were able to manipulate our t-shirts. This is an all cotton t-shirt. They're all good cotton t-shirts. They don't shrink, they don't fade. We did use a good cotton manufacturer on this, but this is our new t-shirts. They come from a small all the way down to a XXX. This is our bass skin t-shirt. So you got your kind of cool bass skin there. Everybody's been dying for clothes on that one. You got a cool on your left shoulder, cool bass as well. Looks awesome. You step into they're $24.99. There's some saltwater guys that just want to look cool. So you got the cool mahi one. And on the side, you got your mahi on that one. Over here, we've got our sexy
there you go.
shad. So we got a sexy shad. So we did the sexy shad. We got a cool crankbait on there. We call it the sexy joey, whatever you want to call it, right? And then last but not least, in the t-shirts with the fish prints, we got our yellowfin tuna in gray with that, with a YFT right there. One other shirt design that we have, and Casey, who does all of our photography, does a great job. This is our catch and release shirt. So the front, and then you got the back, cool catch and release shirt. Kind of spun that.
Wait, was this from one of Casey's photos?
It was. I don't think it was him catching, but it was one of his photos. He does a great job for us. Casey Orr's a great photographer. He works for us, and we wanted to knock that out.
That's a really awesome shot.
I know, it's
and
cool,
a very
huh?
cool lifestyle
Everybody
piece.
wants to be right there, right then, right?
Yeah.
But it's still good being at the ICAST show.
That does give me some warm fuzzies.
Warms and fuzzies.
Yeah.
So we do that. We also are doing, for $34.99, we're doing the long sleeve stuff. This is our gray camo long sleeve. And then we're also doing the long sleeve mahi, which got mahi down the sleeve on that. They're $34.99. And then for the bass guys, once again, the bass one as well. So
this is the Tackle Warehouse shirt, right?
yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's a great looking.
You like that or what?
Shirt.
You're gonna
really
look cool.
You know, that's one of those things from afar somebody might not notice, and they get, oh man, that's a bass scale pattern.
Yep.
Really cool design there.
Awesome.
Mark, thanks for
No
taking
worries.
us through those t-shirts.
We will be doing some cool sun shirts in short sleeve and long sleeve. They're going to come in at about $39.99 and $49 for the long sleeves, but they didn't quite make it right now for this show, unfortunately. All that overseas stuff is difficult to do, but it's been fun. We had fun with all this stuff. This is my next fun project to work on.
Awesome.
So to make you look cool, that's important, and make the Tackle Warehouse people look cool.
It's a tall order to make me look cool, but at least you're giving it a shot.
All right.
Mark, thanks so much for taking
worries.
us through this
you.
big variety of new product. Guys, this has been Tackle Warehouse. First look live at ICAST. I'm Joey, Mark, Daiwa booth. Thanks for tuning in with us.
Thank you, Tackle Warehouse fans. See you later.